You're welcome to the one the one solution to Advent of Code. So, in case you don't know Advent of Code is a platform in which every December there is always a 30-day puzzle in which you are going to be making use of code to solve. So, I just started. So, I'll be starting with the day one, and the day one puzzle is based on a secret door. So, to cut short the story in this place, let me open my escadron. So, what the one is about is there is a door and there is a die at the door, right? So, the die is something like this. I don't know if you have watched maybe some heist movies or maybe a robbery movies, right? There's something like a die which is used to open, let's say, treasure, or let's say place maybe they keep their goods, they or they keep money, something like that. So you have to roll this to the left or right. So the instruction that was given here is that the instruction that was given here is that here it starts from 0 to 99. 01 to 99. So now the position in which uh, the pointing is at 50, right? So what they are trying to do here is that there's a password in which you have to use the die to generate. So let me use this as an example. Let's say the position is starting at 50, then if you add 20 to it, that's 70. That's what R20, that's 70. Then the current position is going to be 70. Then if we are getting L30 from it, that's left to 30. That's going to be what? 40. So what we are trying to solve in this place is the number of time in which the position gets to zero. That's what I'm trying to do in this place. So that's what I'll be making use of this. I'll be solving it with code. So good. This is the input example. I'll be copying it in this place, and I'll be starting with puzzle input. Is going to be a string. I'm using TypeScript to solve it, and I have something. No, it's going to be a string, and I have something like this. I have something like this. So that's my puzzle input. Uh, Advent one. B. So the first step I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning this input, which is a string, into an array. So let me have const input, right, which is an array, right, is going to be what? Puzzle dot trim dot split. I'm going to be separating them. So if I want to test it out, I can easily just bring up my terminal and make use of node advent one.ts. It's not bringing anything because I didn't console it. So if I'm consoling it, I'm going to be getting this. I'm going to be getting this. So I've been able to convert this puzzle input into an array. I'm going to be introducing a function, and that function is going to be count 08. I'm expecting some instructions. I'm also expecting uh, position to be number which is going to be 50, and the output is also a number. So first thing I'll be doing is let position position to be this, and also let 0 it to be 0. So the first thing I did here is I defined my position, which is 50, and I also define how many times it have I gotten to a number of 0, or have I hit out of those positions, which is going to be 0. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be looping it const instruction of instruction, and I'm going to define some things, which is const let's start with direction. Instruction dot s- no, instruction dot this. So if I console this direction, right, and I come to this place, count 08, and I introduce the input to it. If I load this, I'll be able to get the direction. I make use of this to extract out the direction, either left or right. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting the steps, which is this number. I want to try to extract the direction, then the number there. So the steps I'm going to be putting, I'm going to be changing to a number, and I'm going to be doing this as slice is equal to 1. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn everything after the direction into a number. So after that, we introduce an if else statement, which will be if direction if is equal to L, it should do what? It should turn the position into position minus steps plus 100, then modulo 100, then else it should turn the position, else you should turn the position to position plus steps modulo 100. So what I'm trying to do is, let's say the position is 30, which is L30. So what's going to do here is 30, no, it's going to be 50 minus 30, which is the steps. So 50 minus 30, that's 20. 20 plus 100, that's 120. Then if I'm doing modulo means 120 divided by 100, then the remainder. So the remainder I'm going to be getting is 20. So if the direction, if it's not left, if it's right, it's going to take this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do if position if is equal to 0, do what? 0 each plus plus, or return 0 each. If I don't return it, this is still going to be showing a red light. So it's just I'm just trying to tell this please that it should return a number. I'm expecting a number. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is let me console it. Count 0 each. And then I'm expecting an input, and yeah. So let me clear this one, and let me node let, let me clear this 3. So with this I'm able to hit 0 3 times. So can you see the die start by position 50? If it's L62, so it's going to be 50 minus 68, right? 50 minus 68. So what I'm going to do is when it gets to 50, so it's going to be remaining 16. It's going to be remaining 18. So I'm going to now do 100 minus 18, which is going to be 82. Do you get? So I'm able to get 3. But I'm going to get my input, which 3, which we're able to get in this place, 3. So I'm able to, I'll be able to get my input in this place. So if I click here, I'm going to be seeing this, which is the input that is for the assessment for. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to copy everything and yeah, paste it here. So I don't have to worry about trim because I've been able to apply trim here. So I'm having over 44,542 inputs, right? So all I need is clear this. If I bring it here, I submitted and I submit. That's right.